national anthem. I request now the Vice Chancellor, National Law University, Delhi, Professor Dr. Ranveer Singh, to give his welcome address.
Thank you very much. I have the honor and the privilege to welcome Shri Ravi Shankar Prasad, Honorable Union Minister of Communication and Information Technology and Law and Justice. Our Chancellor, Honorable Ms. Justice Rohini, Chief Justice of Delhi, former judges of the Supreme Court of India, former Chancellors of NLU Delhi, Justice Geeta Mittal, Judge Delhi High Court, Justice Ravinder Bhatt, Judge Delhi High Court, Judge of the Delhi High Court and the High Court sitting and retired, members of the Governing Council, the Executive Council and the Academic Council of the University, members of the judicial family, fellow Vice Chancellors and academics, judicial officers, the donors of various endowments, chair, gold medals and scholarships, government officials, members of the bar, NLU Delhi class of 2014, and their parents, most dear students of NLU, respected invitees, members of the faculty, staff and students, members of the print and electronic media, ladies and gentlemen. This is a momentous occasion for the university since this is the first of its convocation on this campus. The earlier two convocations we had at Vigyan Bhavan. In our 6 years of existence, we have attempted constantly to improve and innovative in teaching and research. Honorable Sir, the landscape of the legal education in the country is like this. We have more than 1,000 colleges in the country. We have 250 law faculties, and we have about 20 law universities now. The reforms in legal education were not seriously taken up in the beginning, but the first attempt was made when the Bar Council of India in 1983 introduced the 5-year course. Some reforms were made. One piecemeal reform was made by Delhi University when the case law method was introduced, but the real reform came in 1988 when the first law school of India University Bangalore was established at Bangalore, of which I was a part in 96-97. After that, the second law school came up at Nalsar, Hyderabad, known as the National Academy of Legal Studies and Research, University of Law, Hyderabad. I had the good fortune to work with Justice Rohini. She was a member of our bodies that time, and I stayed there for 10 years and probably to some extent did a good job. People uprooted me from there and brought to Delhi to found another law school, and that started happening in 2008. I must acknowledge that this was because of the initiation of the High Court, very active participation by the various judges and chief justices and the chancellors, and also the government. Government gave us a very, very liberal funding. That's how we have been able to grow in a very short span of time. The landscape of the legal education, if you look at closely, initially people used to come to law by chance. Many of our generation are here by chance. And people never used to come to law profession by choice. The teachers used to come to the law profession or teaching by choice, not by chance. The landscape has changed because for the last 30 years we see, after the emergence of the law schools at Bangalore and other places, now 20 of them, like IITs and IIMs of, we are IITs and IIMs of legal education, we see that we are in great demand, and after this the entire legal education has taken up a fillip. To illustrate, the common law admission test for almost all the law schools in this time had 30,000 applications, where they admitted 1,500 students. For me, single-handedly, for my 80 seats, I had 16,000 applications. And everybody present here, the 80 students which I admitted this year, 40 are boys, 40 girls. And they come from more than 20 states. It's not that the people from Delhi or nearby places have joined me. And what is more scary and surprising and challenging for me is almost 95% of the students, those who got admission into best of law schools in the country, including Bangalore, Hyderabad, after they got NU Delhi, they left those places, came to us. This is a great challenge for us because expectations of people are very high from the university, and my expectations are fulfilled through my students. They have done extremely well in research, they have done extremely well in moods, they have done extremely good in debates. Let me illustrate that recently it was for the first time that in India, 68 years old we are now, it was for the first time that a team from NLU Delhi won the International Criminal Law Moot Court at Hague. Nobody has done so far. And the list is so long, friends. List is so long that if I start reading the list of those competitions we have won, it would be probably not proper on my part. It would be self-flattery. But I can share one thing you in this hall because it's a very privileged gathering here. After we were born in this place, we did not allow any of the institutions in Delhi or around to win any competition whatsoever. Right from the only exception, but there was an exception. The exception was where we did not participate. We have done extremely well. We have done extremely well. This has been possible because of the endowments, the gold medal people have instituted, the good wishes we got from the people, very dedicated faculty, all sitting in front of me, more smarter than the students, some of them. And they have done an excellent job. We are into a lot of research. We have a lot of research centers. We work very closely with the Ministries of Law and Justice, Ministry of Women Empowerment, Ministry of the Industries, and we are almost on all bodies. I was responsible for preparing the national paper of human rights for the Government of India in 2014, and we keep doing these activities every time. Recently, we got the 1,40,000 grant from MacArthur for the prestigious Center on Communication Governance. This is a huge grant for which is going to be. And we have done a lot of research work in the projects like delay projects, the death penalty project, and we are looking into the e-learning process also. We are producing modules for the UGC so that it will be useful. We go beyond the mandate of the boundaries of the law schools and be meaningful to other law schools where people don't have good faculty or good material, so that we produce material for them. We have done extremely well. And dear students, now is the time that you will be entering into your real fields. Before I take my seat, I would like to share with you that many times we are accused of that most of the students go to the corporate law firms, but the trend is changing. The students have started coming to the litigation, students have started coming to teaching, students go for NGOs. My take on this is always this, that once they pass out of the portals of this great institution, they are like birds. They choose their own path, whether they go to left or right or which side they scale or high, it is for them to decide. This happens because of, sir, that most of these students, those who join the law schools, are first generation students. We don't have judges and lawyers in our houses. So surviving as an advocate in a city like Delhi, Calcutta, Bombay, and Madras, it is very, very difficult. It is very difficult. And many of the senior lawyers or anybody else do not come forward people, those who join juniors with best of lawyers, come from best of families, not from families like me or the other people sitting before me. They are chosen in a different fashion. I believe a time will come when best of students will be chosen by the seniors to take them as their juniors, not on any other recommendation. Then maybe we'll have more students joining the litigation. We are keenly looking for the All India Judicial Service. Frankfurter said, you can't have good judges if you don't have good law schools, and if you can't have good law schools, you can't have good lawyers. This is a very, very strong connection between these three wings of the. I seriously believe the Honorable Minister is here. We have been trying this idea. Supreme Court has given a number of judgments. Justice Reddy Commission said it. I don't know what is holding the government back to introduce the All India Judicial Service for these young people, those who are keenly waiting to join the judicial service. And let me share with you, the landscape of the judiciary will change if these people will join the judiciary at the district level, come to the High Court and then go to the Supreme Court. Otherwise, it's not going to change. This is my firm belief. With these words, I wish you all the best of luck, best of everything, sky is the limit, and we have many roads to achieve and many milestones to attain. Thank you very much for being here, and best of luck again. Now, I have the pleasure. Are you going for release or? Yeah. So, announce that?
Thank you, sir. National Law University, Delhi takes immense
very
pride
informal.
in its journals. And there is to be the release of the journal by the Chancellor, Honorable Ms. Justice G. Rohini, Chief Justice, Delhi High Court. This journal and the faculty journal.
May I request the Honorable Chancellor to declare the convocation open.
I declare the convocation open.
I have the honor to present to the Chancellor the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. She has been found qualified for the award of degree of Doctor of Philosophy, to which I pray she may be admitted. Candidate taking the degree of Doctor of Philosophy will please stand forward. This is Madam Right. Yes.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Chancellor, National Law University, Delhi, I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in this university. Do you sincerely promise and declare that, if admitted to this PhD degree for which you are candidate and for which you have been recommended, you will, in your daily life and conversation, conduct yourself as worthy member of this university?
Madam, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for the degree of Master of Laws, whose names are set out in the list. They have been found qualified for the degree of Master of Laws, to which I pray they may be admitted. Candidates taking the degree of Master of Laws in person will stand forward.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Chancellor, National Law University, Delhi, I admit you, as also the candidates in absentia, to the degree of Master of Laws in this university. Do you sincerely promise and declare that, if admitted to the LLM degree for which you are candidates and for which you have been recommended, you will in your daily life and conversation conduct yourselves as worthy members of this university?
LLM's 2 years batch 2012 list of students. Avilasha, Abhishek, Ajay Raj, Amrita, Angelis, Anupama Singh, Ashok Kumar, Janvi Vikas Tiwari, Jyoti, Lochan Gupta, Mangesh Rana, Nandini Harsh, Priya Mishra, Sangeet Saroha, Sharjil Khan, Shraddha, Shreya, Prithvi Singh, Siddharth Daya, Sonia Man, Supriya, Sushmita Singh, Tanvi Wali, and Umesh Suri. 13 batch. Anshuman Singh, Bhavna Jha, C. Pui, Dinesh, Gunjan Arora, Kanika Arora, Karuna Sharma, Kshitij Arya, Mansi Malik, Neeraj Kumar, Niharika Sharma, Parag Shahil, Pragati Singh, Purushottam Anand, Sahil Khanna, Sakshi Rathi, Shweta Marvanshi, Vinay Gadi, Madam, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Laws, BA LLB Honours, whose names are set out in the list. They have been formed qualified in the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Laws Honours, BA LLB Honours, to which I pray they may be admitted. The candidates taking the degree of BA LLB Honours in person will please stand forward.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Chancellor, National Law University, Delhi, I admit you, as also the candidates in absentia, to the degree of Bachelor of Arts and Laws in this university. Do you sincerely promise and declare that, if admitted to the BA LLB Honours degree for which you are candidates and for which you have been recommended, you will, in your daily life and conversation, conduct yourselves as worthy members of this university?
I do promise.
BA LLB Honours Batch 2009. Ashika Jain, Ayush Srivastava, Abhimanyu Singh, अभिनव कुमार, आदित्य, आदित्य सी चौधरी, आदित्य सिंगला, अंबर भूषण, अमित सिंह, अमोहा शर्मा, अनिरुद्ध कृष्ण गांधी, अंकित भसीन, अनुपमा रिगला, राजिता गुप्ता, अपूर्वा, अपरूपा मैरी, अर्णव गुहा राय, आरुषि गोयल, अवलोकिता कंवर, DS विपुला, दीपिका श्रीराम, देवांशु सजवान, ध्रुव गौतम, दिव्या श्रीनिवासन, देवाशीष चौहान, दिव्य शर्मा, हर्षद पाठक, हर्षद बंसल, दिनेश, हिताक्षी मित्तल, जय मेघा, जानवी मित्रा, कनुप्रिया, कविता अनंत, खुशबू परिहार, कोपलगर, मानिश विभू, मैत्रेयी गणपति भट्ट, मंजू मीना, मेधा विक्रम, मेधावी सिंह, मेघना चंद्रा, मुनमुन सिंह, नमन जोशी, नमित जैन, नंदिनी पालीवाल, नवप्रीत सिंह, नयनतारा पांडे, नयना राय, निदा दून, निपुण सक्सेना, नूरीन शर्मा, प्रतीची मिश्रा, प्रत्युष पंजवानी, राधिका शिंगवेकर, राहुल सेठ, रायन आजमी, रेणुका राजन, विजू देव, ऋषि अनेजा, रोहन बत्रा, रोहन वर्मा, सनम त्रिपाठी, संजना मोहंती, शेरली, शोभित सिन्हा, सृष्टि महेश्वरी, सुहेल माथुर, विनीत सिरोही,
and Yuvraj Singh.
I have the honor to present to Shri Ravi Shankar Prasad, Honorable Union Minister of Communication and Information Technology, Law and Justice, the candidates for the award of medals and prizes instituted by various endowments for BA LLB honors and Masters of Laws, whose names are set out in the list. They have been found qualified for the award of medals and prizes. The candidates receiving medals will please stand forward. The star will read out the names of the candidates receiving the medals and the prizes. Sir, I have the honor to request Shri Ravi Shankar ji, the Honorable Minister, to deliver, give away the awards and the medals, please.
Gold medals for LLM 2 years program. Mr. Sarjil Khan to receive the Vice Chancellor Medal for the Best Male Student, distributed by Professor Ranveer Singh, Vice Chancellor, National Law University, Delhi. Ms. Shreya Gawa, Vice Chancellor's Medal, Best Female Student, instituted by Professor Ranveer Singh, Vice Chancellor, National Law University, Delhi. Gold medal for LLM 1 year program, Mr. Vinay. Vice Chancellor's Best Male Student Medal, instituted by Mr. Ranveer Singh, Vice Chancellor, National Law University, Delhi. Mansi Malik. Vice Chancellor's Best Female Student Gold Medal, instituted by Mr. Ranveer Singh, Vice Chancellor, National Law University, Delhi. Yes. Now, list of gold medals and cash prizes to be awarded to the BA LLB honors students. First, Arushi Goyal. Arushi Goyal to receive 8 gold medals. I'll read the name of the medal. And to receive the medal, his father is coming forward. Shri M.K. Nambyar, Constitutional Law 1 and 2 Medal, instituted by K.K. Venugopal, Senior Advocate, Supreme Court of India. Shri Adhyat Ganguly Medal, Constitutional Law 1 and 2, instituted by Shri A.K. Ganguly, Senior Advocate, Supreme Court of India. Shri T.J. Krishnamurthy and Mrs. K. Subalakshmi Medal, Constitutional Law 1 and 2, instituted by Honorable Mr. Justice K. Ramamurthy, former Judge, Delhi High Court. Also, Shri A. N. Sinha Gold Medal in Public Law, instituted by Honorable Mr. Justice S. B. Sinha, former Judge, Supreme Court of India and TDSAT Chairman. Shardul and Pallavi Gold Medal, Corporate Law 1 and 2, instituted by Shardul Shroff, Managing Partner, and Pallavi Shroff, Senior Advocate. also Kajal and Sheetal Mishra Medal in Taxation Law, instituted by Kajal Mishra. Bharti S. Shroff Medal, Gold Medal, second rank holder, instituted by Bharti and Suresh Shroff Memorial Trust. Shri Ratanlal Lahoti Medal, Best Student of the Year, instituted by Honorable Mr. Justice R.C. Lahoti, former Chief Justice of India. These 8 gold medals for Arushi. Now I call upon Ms. Medha Vikram. She will receive Srimati Sadhana Sharma Gold Medal in Criminal Law 1 and 2, instituted by Shri S.R. Sharma. She will also receive Srimati Lajja Sharma Gold Medal in Jurisprudence 1 and 2, instituted by Subhash Chandra Sharma Senior Advocate, Supreme Court of India. She will also receive Mohanlal Lahouse Gold Medal in Alternative Dispute Resolution, instituted by Shri Mohan Ahuja and Shri Vinay Ahuja, Mohanlal House, New Delhi. She is to receive Suresh A. Shroff Gold Medal, first rank holder, instituted by Suresh Shroff Memorial Trust. Now, I also request Anupama Arigada. And may I request our Chancellor also to do the honor in assisting, in helping the conferment of the medal. Anupama Arigala to come forward to receive Justice Umesh Chandra Banerjee Medal in Intellectual Property Rights, instituted by Nitesh Banerjee, Senior Advocate, Calcutta High Court. Again, she has to receive Anand Medal in Intellectual Property Right, instituted by Praveen Anand and Managing Partner Anand Anand. She is to receive Satveer Singh Bhatia Medal in International Trade Law, instituted by Pawan Bhatia, Royal Safe Company, New Delhi. May I now call upon Janvi Mitra. Kindly come forward for the conferment of remaining medals. Janvi to receive Justice T.P.S. Chawla Medal in Legal Aid and Community Outreach, instituted by Santosh Chawla, New Delhi. She is to receive Dr. Kumar Ali Khan and Mrs. Anama Warkit Khan Gold Medal in Competition Law and Policy, instituted by Mr. Arshad Khan. Now I call upon Deepika Sriram. Deepika to receive Srimati Pavani Satyanamam Overall Excellence Gold Medal, instituted by Shri P.P. Rao, Senior Advocate, Supreme Court of India. She will also receive Dr. L.M. Singh Gold Medal, all-round performance, instituted by Dr. Abhishek Manu Singhvi, Member of Parliament and Senior Advocate, Supreme Court of India. May I now call Devanshu Sajlan. Devanshu to receive Pandit Shri Girdhari Lal Salwan Gold Medal, Best Outgoing Student from Excellence Through Diversity, distributed by Shri Inderdat, New Delhi. National Law University has instituted Vice Chancellor Medal for Best Male and Female Student for BLLB Honours. May I have the privilege of getting the name disclosed by Honorable Vice Chancellor.
Best Male Student.
Dhruv Gautam. Best female student, Miss Deepika Sriram.
Standing please on the dais. May I request Deepika to please remain standing on the dais because we are entering into cash prize category for BA LLB honors student. Deepika to receive Professor Ghanshyam Singh Prize in CPC instituted by Bodhraj Sawhney Memorial Trust. May I call Medha Vikram to receive cash prize and medal Professor R.V. Kelkar Prize in Criminal Law 2 instituted by Professor K.N. Sikulan, former director ILI and former director NJ. Now Arushi Goyal is to receive two prizes. Shri Paramatmam Swarup Prize in Constitutional Law 1 and 2 instituted by Manoj Swarup, a senior advocate, Supreme Court of India, and also Canara Bank Endowment Fund in Banking Law and Negotiable Instruments instituted by Canara Bank.
I have the honor to request Sri Ravi Shankar Prasad, Honorable University of Communication and Information Technology and Law and Justice, to deliver the convocation address.
The Chancellor of National Law University, Delhi, Honorable the Chief Justice of Delhi High Court, Mrs. Rohini, the very eminent, the very able Vice Chancellor of the University, Dr. Professor Ranveer Singh, Justice Ravindra Bhatt, Justice Geeta Mittal, former Supreme Court Judge Justice Chauhan. I see him who have got the degree today in the convocation address. I'm singularly honored that I have been asked to deliver the second convocation address of this great university. As I see the landscape of post-independent India, we are universities since the 19th century, early part of the 20th century. But if three institutions have really changed the landscape of India in the field of education. One was the IIT, Indian Institute of Technology. Second was the IIM, Indian Institute of Management. And the third is the great law school movement in India, which is rising and doing so well. I can see that great change happening. Earlier, I was on the board of governor of the Indian Law School, Bhopal. Tomorrow morning, I am going to address the convocation address of Indian Law School, Bangalore. And I asked Professor Ranveer Singh how you became a university. so quickly. He said others are also university, but they prefer to call themselves a school. We are keen to call ourselves as National Law University Delhi. I said, good luck to you, keep it up. I have come in this campus for the first time. I remember when I was the deputy leader of opposition in the Rajya Sabha earlier in opposition, in some seminar I was asked, I could not come, but I must compliment the campus, I must compliment the Vice Chancellor, I must compliment the faculty, and I must compliment the students. A very fine aroma in this campus I could see as a very proud institution of India. Therefore, my compliments to all of you. My congratulations to all my young friends who have got so many awards. Brilliant, outstanding. Keep it up. Today is the last day of the day of exuberance and enthusiasm. Isn't it? From tomorrow your journey starts. And as your institution has excelled in the field of academia, in the field of moot court competition, I was very happy to know that it was established in the year 2008. And you made a great mark in hardly a few years. Winning international moot court competition, I'm sure this great legacy will carry forward. Because now you have to settle in life. Now you have to face the challenges of life. And now you have to excel with the great legacy which we are leaving here as proud student of a very proud institution. I see a large number of parents present here. I also wish to compliment them. Because whenever I go in these functions, I can see the great spark of hope and enthusiasm on the faces of parents when their children get the degree or the gold medal. Maybe their hard work has been properly rewarded today, therefore their blessings are important. Now friends, we are going in the profession of law. Its contours are changing very vastly. Earlier I remember when we were studying, we had only two options available. Become a lawyer, wait for some time. If you can't do well in law, join the subordinate judiciary, become a munsif, or after some time, try your luck after 8-9 years, become an additional district judge. But today the entire horizon has almost exploded. I see my young law graduates as an epitome of confidence. And in my professional role earlier in the Supreme Court of India, I had the privilege to be assisted by many graduates of these great institutions. And what a remarkable acquisition of law and intellect they had acquired. Keep that legacy in mind. Yes, you can go to the corporate law. Yes, you can become a big manager in a big law firm or become a law officer in a big corporate house. Or you can also join the struggle of becoming a lawyer in litigation. I know in corporate law you earn tons of money. I know when you go for litigation, you will have to have patience and hard work for a few years. But my take, my young friends, is go for litigation. I always say that. Because, and this I'm saying more in my individual capacity, not as a law minister of India, lest it becomes a breaking news on television. And my take is, when you stand before a judge and say with confidence, Your Lordship, with great respect, my understanding of law is this, supported by case laws, then you are making an eloquent statement of empowerment which you have acquired. I always say, when you become an arguing counsel, and your turn will come, surely. The way litigation is exploding in India, it is going to change the entire canvas of India. And I will, as a minister also, I must ensure the quality litigation grows in India. You know, friend, this issue has always baffled me as to why, in the freedom movement, we had so many lawyers. And in the Bajpayee government also, I was a law minister, I used to travel in the country. And I came to one conclusion. In the earlier part of the 20th century, when the freedom movement started, the medical profession, the academia, the chartered accountant or others were in a stage of infancy. but the legal profession was there. And we were under imperial subjugation. Few Gora Sahibs used to control the destiny of India, the poor people. And when before a white British district judge, a lawyer used to say, "No, my lords, you are wrong," his poor client sitting behind in the gallery used to have a vicarious sense of empowerment. कि आज हमारे वकील साहब ने अंग्रेज जज को सुनाया है. With that image, he used to go back with a great sense of confidence in the talent of India. You know, it is one of my habits to know the history of eminent lawyers in India. And I learned to my present surprise that in Calcutta, C.R. Das, that legendary lawyer and freedom fighter, used to earn 75,000 rupees in 1923 when he left his law practice to join the freedom movement. He used to be served by a battery of 15 to 20 juniors running from court to court. And it was the ambition of every young law graduate of Calcutta University to join his chamber. And the preliminary used to be done by his law clerk, because Mr. C.R. Das did not have the time to personally attend to all the newcomers. So he used to give him a brief, and he used to tell him in terse Bengali, "Sahab ke liye note banao." And Mr. C.R. Das used to sit in his chamber, he used to look to the notes. And if the notes were impressive, he used to call the new law graduate and have a preliminary interview to join his chamber subsequently. One day, a very lanky young man came in very unimpressive appearance, and the law clerk gave him a first appeal file of 500 pages and said, "Sahab ke liye note banao." He wrote the law and the evidence in 20 lines. He was summarily dismissed. 500 pages and 20-line notes. When C.R. Das looked to the file, he said, "Who has written this note?" "A lanky young man, I dismissed him." "Call him. He has written the substance of the entire case in 15-20 lines. His name was Rajendra Prasad, who rose to become the president of India. My young friend, this has been the great tradition of your profession. Therefore, become a corporate lawyer, become a law officer, become a law manager. But my well wishes, good wishes to you is become an army officer. And of late, if I can be a little nasty with you, in politics also our going councils are getting good exposure. Okay? But that career also awaits you if you so like. How I see India changing, my friends. A big movement is on in India. Equity versus growth. And this debate continues to linger and will continue to linger. There can be growth without equity. It will be lopsided. It will be elitist. But in order to have genuine equity, you need to have growth. The number of bread needs to be enlarged so that distribution becomes easier. And in a democracy, if this growth process is there must be access to justice as well. That's indeed very important. And it is an area, it is concerns and also promise. We have got so many courts, we have got so many lawyers. Today, even if one simple villager thinks I will go to High Court and Supreme Court, I see that is a great statement of empowerment in the destiny of India, in the constitutional setup by which we establish the rule of law. But there are pendencies, there are litigation. We have to take care of that. And there I think some of the areas like alternative dispute redressal mechanism, having more mediation, more conciliation. After I became the Law Minister of India, I saw so many vacancies, 4,000 in subordinate judiciary, nearly 250 plus in the High Courts of India. I'm writing in my own way for filling up of those vacancies. We have nearly 22 lakh cases of check bouncing, negotiable instrument. We have 18 lakh cases of this traffic challans. How can we expedite it? These are all issues plus infrastructure problem, improvement. And here, if I wear my hat as a Communication and IT Minister of India, this whole digital process, computerization, can do wonders. I'm very happy to announce you that in the year 2013, the e-portal was launched by the then Chief Justice of India. It has become a great success story. National Judicial Data Grid. One day my NIC of my department was giving me a presentation. They asked me, sir, where you would like to go? I said, take me to the Court of Judicial Magistrate First Class, Agartala, Tripura. And they took me there. And I could see what cases are listed, how many adjournments have been given, how many appeals are pending. And I got a very interesting suggestion from a person when they learned that I'm having the presentation that, Mr. Minister, if my appeal has been filed, my appeal can be disposed of only when the lower court record comes. Why should I go on every day when there is a date? When the lower court record will come, only then my hearing will be there. Why should I spend my time traveling to the court, giving fee to my lawyer? Please ensure a mechanism on the National Judicial Data Grid that it should be there. About 14,000 courts have been computerized. The e-portals have ensured almost 7 crore plus exchanges in terms of orders, etc. The High Court, Supreme Court have done wonders. I wish to compliment Justice Ravindra Bhatt, who has taken a great initiative in Delhi High Court, and Madam Justice Geeta Mittal in ensuring computerization in Delhi High Court. The Prime Minister has initiated Digital India, a great statement of empowerment, whereby the entire country can be digitally connected. And I think that is going to be another game changer. In 2003, in Vajpayee government, I was the Minister of Information Broadcasting and a member of the group dealing with mobile telephony. Today, I am the IT Minister of India, and I say India sitting at the cusp of a big IT revolution. Broadband must go to all the university, all the school, Wi-Fi must go. We have initiated a National Optical Fiber Network initiative so that 60,000 Gram Panchayat this year, 1 lakh next year, and 1 lakh next year. You know, Indians only need platform. They learn how to use it. And for my young friends, I will give you a very interesting example. I had gone to Rajesh Sharma's Aapki Adalat program of India TV. After recording, I was having lunch with him. He told me a very interesting story. When I used to return with my wife from my studio in the night, he saw his servant sitting at a particular place in Greater Kailash on his motorcycle, playing with his smartphone. He asked his wife why he always sits here and keeps on playing with his smartphone when I return. He said, nothing doing. The house in front has the best Wi-Fi connection, and he is watching Brazil football on his smartphone. You know, this can happen. Therefore, we are very keen to ensure that Digital India also empowers access to justice. Friends, I hope I have spoken long. I have to make only one last suggestion. And this suggestion I am not giving as the Law Minister of India. This I am giving more as an Indian and also as a person who has practiced law for some years. In spite of your professional success, which you are bound to acquire, keep a heart for the poor and marginalized. They will bless you. And let me tell you my own experience. And this I say with some sense of emotion. I had just started my law practice in 80s in Patna High Court. And one day, I saw in newspaper that an under trial, Mohammadin Mia, is in jail in Hazaribagh for the last 49 years. The PIL was in a stage of infancy. But I took that news and filed a PIL, seeking his release. And the judges were conservative, conventional. I was giving a brick dressing down. What is this nonsense? You are forgetting all the norms, procedure. Who are you? I had to fight almost for an hour. And finally, seeing my persistence, they issued notice to the jail authorities. And when you are beginning your practice, you are very keen to see your name in print. So the legal correspondent was there. He printed this whole case in newspaper. Then one of the nephews of Mohammadin Mia used to work in Assam. And he used to come every vacation seeking whereabouts of his lost uncle, because his father at the time of his death has taken a promise from him that you will locate my brother. Then he has gone to Motihari district and the DM said, go to meet this young lawyer, he is fighting for your cause. He came, I filed an affidavit on his behalf. I got a direction from the judge to enable him to meet his uncle. And the only thing he has learned, because he had become mentally unwell in the jail, and you know in law, if you are mentally unwell, then the trial gets stayed and you are lost. 49 years he lost his time. And therefore, only one identity his father has given, that he has a cut on his forehead. And the uncle and the nephew met. I got him released. He came to meet me. I could see a sparkle of smile on his face, lost for 49 years. Friends, what is my final take to you today? Destiny has been kind to me. I did well in my profession. I became a senior advocate at a very young age. I became a member of parliament at a very young age. I became a minister first also at a very young age. Today I am handling crucial, important portfolios of the government of India. I try to live with certain values and spoken well in my public life. Regardless of all these achievements, that sparkle of smile on the face of Muhammadin Mia remains one of the biggest trophies of my life, which I always cherish. And maybe if I'm here today, it has been the blessings of those under trial. I used to give them a lot of free legal aid. I also got him a princely sum of 25,000 as compensation during those days. The reason as to why I'm telling you today, you succeed, you shine, you excel, but he keep a heart for the poor and the marginalized. They are also waiting in the wings to be taken by you. That's what my appeal to you. Warm congratulations, greetings, keep it up.
I have the honor to request the Chancellor to declare the convocation closed.
I declare the convocation closed.